Did you know that we have 50,000 thoughts every single day? But here's the kicker. 95% of those thoughts are repeated. So we're having all of these thoughts, but we keep repeating them every single day. So there is only a small window of opportunity for us to actually think something different or think in a different way. And what we want to do as business owners is to capitalize potentially on that 5%. So today in this video, I wanted to talk to you about pattern interrupts. Now, people have been talking about pattern interrupts for the past 12, maybe even 18 months. And the whole aim of it is that you do something different in order to change the situation or the state. And they use pattern interrupts a lot in NLP, like to break an unwanted habit or behavior. But what I want to talk about is how you can use pattern interrupts to your benefit to help you sell more. So let me give you an example. I was interviewed in the summer, and that interview was less than 10 minutes. It was focusing on sales, and it was released last week. Now, it was released on LinkedIn. Now, normally when I do a LinkedIn video, at the very low end, I get 300 odd views, and at the higher end, I get over 600. But for some reason, my videos don't do anywhere near as well as what my posts do. My posts get an awful lot more traction and an awful lot more views. And normally when I do my videos, it's a talking head. It's just me as I am now. And it's got a very plain background, and it is either, you know, maybe a light blue, gray type background or a blue background. So not that different. But today, as you can see, I'm using a bright mustard background, and that's my pattern interrupt. Now, this happens to be one of my brand colors, but it's an accent color. It's really to be used sparingly rather than to be used a lot. So obviously I'm breaking that brand guideline. However, what a pattern interrupt does is it helps you to get more noticed, because suddenly you're doing something different that you don't do. So getting back to this video. So the video was launched last week, and I shared the post on my LinkedIn. I also shared it across all my social media channels. And what had happened was the person who'd interviewed me had put a rather thick banner around us, which was orange. So it really, really popped. So that when you were on LinkedIn and you saw this stream of text posts, or maybe a post with a picture, this orange banner was really popping. And it had a really good title, which was brilliant. But the orange was really capturing people's attention. And my views on my video were over 2,300. And I'm still getting a few views on it now, so that number's probably gone up a bit. But that so far has been the best views on my videos. And when you're watching this video, I've only been putting 2 videos up a week, nearly most weeks, not every week, for the past 2 months. So it's not like I've been doing it for years. It's only been a very short period of time. But this particular video did equally as well as a lot of my text posts. And that was all because suddenly I was being interviewed by somebody. So people were interested to find out what this person was asking me and what I was saying. And secondly, as I said, it had this bright orange banner around us. It was like as if you were in a TV. So you had a banner all the way around, and it just attracted attention. So what I would say to you when it comes to your selling, think about, because we are creatures of habit, And we do the same thing day in, day out. And we are told by the experts like myself, we tell our clients, be consistent, show up every single day, show up at the same time. But of course, if you're showing up and you're doing the same thing day in, day out, eventually, no matter how good you are, it becomes wallpaper. You start to blend in, because remember, we've got these 50,000 thoughts. And if we get into that same thought pattern every single day, we begin to blend into the background. So what you want to do is make sure you get yourself into that additional 5% where it's a different thought pattern. So the way you have to do it is every so often you change things up. So I know people who have done video lives, and they will do a live in their bathrobe or in the bed or in the bath. Now, just so you know, that's not going to be me. You're not going to see me doing a live video or a video recording in the bath. But of course, when people see that appear in their news feed, they're interested. What's going on? What's happening? So think about what you're doing. Think about how you're showing up and how you're showing up every single day. What could you do differently? So if you're always doing, say, text posts, maybe think about doing a video. That will be different. If you're doing videos, change the background, use a bright color, go outside and do a video, but make sure you're changing it up. And that's your pattern interrupt. And that's the thing that's going to get people's attention. And of course, then if you're talking about something where you are adding value and it's linked to one of your services, that is how you are going to get more eyes on what you are selling and what you're offering and the value that you give. So I hope you found that helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.